Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I am going to show you some transition basketball defense. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays I show you individual skills that you can do as well. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to show you some transition defense that you can run. This is transition zone defense, and as well as some man defense as well. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check these out. Okay, so in this first one, what we're going to have is two players. Let's say we have a 3-on-2 situation. So we're going to want the smallest player or the fastest player up top, while our bigger player down below, which means now down near the rim. Now the idea behind this is when these players come down, what we want is for these two players to be playing right in behind and in front of each other. And then we want the first pass, we want player 3 to move over to that first pass and player 2 to pop down to guard against that secondary pass for player 3. Now if it's a 2-on-1, we want the player to come down and stay near the rim. We would rather have a shot from out here than have a shot from in here. This is a much higher percentage shot than it is from out here. So for player 2 to guard the rim until more players come down to play defense. Now if it's a 3-on-3 or a 4-on-3 situation, what I like to run is a triangle zone defense where we would have player 1 guarding the top, 2 guarding the bottom, and 3 guarding the bottom. Now what happens here is when there's cuts towards the rim, player 1 would cover up top, and when he covers up top to the left side, player 3 needs to move over to cut off the pass for the player who's cutting down the middle of the rim, or down the middle of the court, sorry. Now if the ball gets passed out to that wing and there's a cut, well, we're not too worried about the 3-point line, so I wouldn't necessarily worry about it. I would more worry about having player 2 cutting off player 3 when he's cutting towards the rim. That way he doesn't get an easy pass in for a layup. That would be really bad. So now that I've showed you the 1-1 zone and the 1-2 zone or triangle zone, what I'm going to show you is if we have a 5-on-4 situation. So we have 5 players coming down and 4 players on defense, and we have 1 straggler who hasn't got back yet. What I like to have is a 2-2 zone. That way, player 1 gets that area, 4 gets that area, 3 gets this area, and 2 gets that area. If the ball is over here, player 1 pops up, player 2 guards the post, player 4 guards the cut towards the rim, and player 3 guards the alley-oop from down far away. Now, if the ball goes down here and there's a cut, I would like to see player 2 cutting off player 5 because I would much rather have a 3-point shot than have player 2 popping out, player 5 getting that ball, and now it's a 1-on-1 with player 3 popping out. And this could be a charge, or player 5, if he sees that coming, he could get around that player quite easily. So what I would much rather have is player 2 coming down, cutting off player 5, while player 3 is still guarding that back door. And if player 1 wants to drive, that's totally fine, because now player 2 can pop out and guard player 1, and player 3 is now able to guard player 5. Player 4 is now guarding this whole side out here, and we have shut down that transition. Now, knowing a transition defense is very important for every player. I would say at the high school level and older, mainly because there's lots of transitions that happen at that age, and also they're at the age where they can understand what a zone defense is. Now, these are great to run in a transition because now they can flow quite easily into any man-to-man defense or into a 2-3 or 3-2 zone as well. Or this even flows into my 1-4 defense, my Unbeatable basketball defense, where the link is in the description below for that book. It's great. Go check it out. Lots of coaches have loved it. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video, because I do post new videos every single day. Up here in this corner is a subscribe button. Up here in this corner is the next video, what YouTube thinks that you're going to like, so go check that out as well. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video.